Welcome everyone. So today again we are talking about how to balance redox reactions, but today we are focusing on basic media. In the last video we talked about balancing in acidic media, but today we are going to talk about any basic media, and we have the example that is written as follows. Now in the last video I explained well like the steps. Now when you're talking about balancing in basic media, it's not difficult, but you just follow the steps for balancing in acidic media. Then after you are done balancing in acidic media, that's when for balancing basic media you need to first balance in acidic media. But now after you are done with acidic media, that's when you move to this the next step that I'm going to tell you. So just as I said, the first step in acidic media is what? Separate into half reactions. The second one is balance atoms except hydrogen and oxygen. So you need to make sure that the atoms are balanced. For example, there is Cl, it's one atom here. Even here, it's one atom. So it's balanced here. So except oxygen and the hydrogen. So that's the second step. The third step is balance now oxygen with water. So that's how you balance the equation, by balancing oxygen with water. And after that you need to balance He with hydrogen. But before we go to that, let's go ahead. So bear in mind that currently we are balancing in acidic media, but the aim is to balance in what? In basic media, but we start by balancing in what? In acidic media. So there you have it. I've balanced what? Oxygen with what? With water. So I've put water on the right side. Now as you can see it now, it's balanced there. It's quite alright balanced with oxygen. But what about hydrogen? How do we balance hydrogen? That's where the next step comes in, whereby you balance hydrogen with what? With hydrogen, positive hydrogen charge. So that's how you balance. So let's go ahead and do it. So there we go, guys. I've balanced the what? The hydrogen on the right side by putting two positive hydrogen atoms on the left side. So that's how we balance the what? H. So as you can see, oxygen is balanced by adding water. Hydrogen is balanced by adding positive hydrogen atoms. Now from here you have balanced hydrogen and atom. That is the third step. Now the fourth step, that's for the fourth step. Now the fifth step is balance charge with electrons. Now we need to balance what? The charges. And how do we balance the charges? It's clear. On the left side we have two charge, these two, minus 1, this one charge. So what do we do here? We say 2 minus 1 on the left side. So on the left side, as you can see, there is 2 minus 1. What about right side? Right side we only have what? Negative 1. So now how do we balance charge? We see that on the left side we have positive 1, and on the left side we have negative 1. So we need to balance the charges so that they are equal. And how can we balance this? Since on the left side we have a positive 1, we need to add 2 electrons to the left. When we add 2 electrons to the left, we are going to remain with a negative 1 on the left, because negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. So there I've added 2 electrons to the left side, because 2 electrons means negative 2, because electrons carries a negative charge. So negative 2 plus 1 is going to be negative. So which means it's going to be equal to the right side, which is negative 1. And at the end, that's going to be our what? Our equation. As you can see, this is the equation. This is the equation that we have. Now, there we have balanced the equation, but we have balanced in acidic media. Now, how do we balance in basic media? How do we balance in basic media? So hear me clearly. For basic media, after you have done balancing in acidic, you just need to add OH to neutralize hydrogen. So you need to add OH to both sides. So that's what we are going to do. So we convert to basic media by adding 2 OH to both sides. So let's go ahead and do it. So that's how the equation is going to be, because we have 2 OH plus 2H plus CaO negative plus 2 electron. This was already available. I've just added what? The 2OH. Going to the right side also, there was Cl negative plus H2O, but we have added 2OH negative also. Now, on the left side, since 2OH negative plus 2H plus is equal to water, we are going to simplify by removing 2OH and 2 plus 2H plus by just putting what? Water, to write the final balanced equation. So what's going to be our final balanced equation? Now for the balanced equation, we are going to see that on the left side, after adding, we have water here. And what about on the right side? On the right side, we have water. We have one water molecule. So I'm even making a mistake here. So there's no water on the right side, because on the left side there were two water molecules here, because I found two water molecules, which means it's going to cancel on both sides. This water will cancel. Even here, one water molecule is going to cancel. So on the right side, we are only going to have Cl negative plus 2OH negative, and that's going to be our final balanced equation. So water has what? Has cancelled. But on the left side, since there were two water molecules, another one has remained. So thank you for watching, guys, and this is the end of this video. So that's how you balance it in basic media. First, balance in acidic media, then the last step, just add hydroxide ions to what? To both sides, to what? To neutralize hydrogen. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, so that you don't miss the other lesson videos, because more videos will be coming soon. So thank you for watching. You are watching this at SE